Well, today our guest is Kody Heston. He is currently president of People First in Marion County, and he's joining us today to talk about different things, including what's going on at the House and other things like that. And so we appreciate you taking time to talk. But before we get into the People First stuff about being president, we like to find out what else is going on.
Hey, Kody, thanks for being here. I know you and Doug have talked a little bit, and I was hoping that you'd share some of the things that you've been doing to help take up some time while we're stuck at home a little bit more now.
What I've been doing is, if it's a nice day, like I know I got a rainy day out here. If it's a nice day, I go outside. Pretty soon we'll be mowing grass. I'll be helping fix with my dad with some mowers. We fix mowers up and try to stay busy outside.
That's nice when it's sunny out. What are the kind of things that you're doing when you're inside?
Well, this is a fun topic. I play video games. I sometimes practice and have fun on my bass guitar, and I do a little bit of woodwork.
When did you start playing the bass, and what was your interest in playing the bass, and how far along are you?
I've been playing the bass for 3 months. The first time I really wanted to get into bass was when I first started listening to all these bands, like all these genre of bands like grunge and all that good stuff. And I was just like, wow, I really want to get into bass. You know, I really want to play it. I really want to start playing it. You know, and it's been 3 months, so I had to go buy one. And my friend I work with, he gave me one of his old bass guitars. So I've been practicing on both of them.
Are you self-taught or are you taking lessons?
As of right now, I'm just playing on the strings, trying to figure all the strings out. Pretty soon, like when everything's cools down, I got a free bass guitar lesson, and I'm gonna be playing with the bass guitar at the lessons.
Do you have a favorite song?
Oh, I got 100 favorite songs.
Get a song that you want to play that you're like, all right, that's got a really super cool bass, and that's the first one I want to be able to accomplish to play because it's a cool part.
It's from this band called Alice in Chains. It's called Angry Chair. That's one of my very first songs I really want to play on the bass.
You mentioned woodworking. Talk a little bit about that.
I first, like a couple of months ago, about in March, February, my bad. I just had a good idea because me and my dad started making his own workshop, his little workshop, and I just started thinking, maybe I want to start making signs, like out of wood, like carving the wood. So for the past couple weeks, I started making a special Olympic sign. I cut out from a piece of paper, picture. I outlined it, and I put it on a piece of wood. And I started using a Dremel, and I started going around where the picture is, and I started painting it. It hit me like I love it. It's one of my new favorite hobbies is doing woodwork now.
I got to see the work that you did, and it's very good.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. This is my very first sign, so there's going to be like 100 more.
Well, I look forward to seeing more. What are some other ideas you have?
I was going to make a Taco Bell sign. I was going to try to make a sign for People First. Dogs, cats. I honestly, it's far ahead from me, but I got a couple of images I really want to put on the wood sign.
Very good. Does it take you long to make one? It sounds like it's a difficult process.
Yes, it takes some time, but it's well worth it. It probably take you a day or two. Like you just nonstop. You gotta keep on doing it. The sign that I made, my first sign, it only took me like half a day to make it. Paint, it's only maybe 5 minutes. But yeah.
You mentioned Taco Bell, and we want to talk about the subject of tacos here in a little bit, but I did want to veer into People First for just a moment. As the president of People First, for people who don't know, because not everyone knows who you are, where do you have your group meetings, and what was your interest in joining People First?
We have our meetings in Marion County called building. There's a building called the Disability Action Center. We have them every Wednesday, once a month, like one Wednesday a month. And when I first got started, and I started getting into People First, is when I started. I was one of the volunteers. I was in a life class over the Disability Action Center, and one of my teachers, her name was Lauren. She introduced me to People First, and I was like, "Wow, this is pretty cool. I mean, this is awesome." Like, I figured out, because I never knew when I first, before I even known People First, I didn't even know my rights for my disability. I never knew anything until when I got into first started People First. And then they took me down to my very first time in Charleston, which I never been to Charleston before, 4 years ago. And I was like, oh, I really want to stay in People First. That's how I got into it. I mean, I love People First. I do.
What is one of your favorite things, or the most important thing about People First to you?
To me, I got three. Can I say three? Yep. 3 things. 3 things is to know my rights, to know, People First showed me I stand up for myself, and to know who I am, and to not be afraid of speaking my mind. 2 is meeting a bunch of new friends, and basically calling them my family. And 1 is meeting the representatives in Charleston, and telling them what we feel, what is going on in our county, and standing up for our county and our state.
Wow, that's great. Now, one of the things that you also have done for your group is not just been a member, you're the current president. What was your interest in being an officer? Because we try and encourage people to participate for a while, and then also get in the leadership as part of that, so then if you ever get on another board or committee somewhere, you know how Robert's Rules of Order and all that meeting running works. What was your interest in becoming an officer?
What I was saying is family. I became an officer to help, to be a president, to help my fellow People First members in Marion County, to help them to know their rights and protect them like a family, and always have their backs. That's why I really wanted to be the president of People First of Marion County.
Well, they're certainly lucky to have you.
Thank you.
Very much so. Now we got to go down the last trail, though. We've got a final question, but we got to explore this. One of the things, if anyone is ever on Kody's page, it's very apparent that Kody has a food that he really likes, and it comes in a shell. Some people like them soft. Some people like them crunchy.
Some people like it on Tuesday.
That's right, on Tuesday. Yes. So talk to us about tacos, Kody, because you post a lot. How did you become such an aficionado, and why do you like tacos so much?
Well, the first time I ever talked about tacos was I'm really fascinated with tacos because they make you happy. That's one of my reasons to make me happy, to make me feel good, not caring the world, not caring what's going on in this, what's going on in the current in this country, the virus, the virus. When I eat a taco, I have no sad feelings or anything. I just love tacos.
Now, do you make your own, or do you said you like Taco Bell? Is those your favorite, or do you like making your own? Do you like with sour cream? What's your favorite kind of taco?
My favorite kind of taco, I like both soft and hard. I like them. I like them at home when I make them. I like it at Taco Bell. I pretty much like them everywhere. I don't.
You haven't seen a taco you didn't like.
No, that's a no go for me because I like all kinds of tacos.
So if you
spaghetti tacos.
If you keep this leadership stuff going, we can see it now. He'll be, Kody Heston will be the governor and try and get the legislature to name the taco the official food of the state or something like that if you keep going.
Exactly.
The city of tacos.
Yep. Well, I'm thinking that next time we come to Marion County, that wonderful group that does the food for our meetings, we might have to suggest tacos.
Hey, I'm down for it. I'm down.
I like it. Well, I'll let you ask although you've kind of already answered it by eating tacos, but I'll let you ask the last question that we always ask, Liz.
All right, Kody. So what we're doing is asking everybody, what is the one thing that you're doing to help yourself relax and make yourself feel a little bit better right now while things are just a little bit crazy?
Oh, I got 2 or 3 things. I got 3 things.
Okay.
Playing video games, reading comic books, and playing my bass.
Very good. Those are 3 great things to do. Wonderful. Well, we thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. It was really nice to hear from you, and I can't wait to see all of you in person here before.
Oh yeah, long. I can't wait to see everybody either. And I'm happy to say anytime you want to call or you want me to call, I'll always call.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Kody Heston, president of People First of Marion County, taco aficionado as well, and soon to be a great bass player and already doing woodwork. We appreciate it very much, Kody. Thank you very much for your time.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.